With the release of a brand new generation of Pokemon cards, there's been a ton of different changes to the TCG. There have been changes that people were really excited to see, and others that people were super hesitant about. But either way, today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 biggest changes in the new generation of Scarlet and Violet Pokemon cards. Starting off at number 10, set symbols are gone. Throughout the entire history of the Pokemon TCG, set symbols have been a way to identify which cards are from which sets. We've grown accustomed to these set symbols being a way to identify every single card that we have in our collection. And yes, they've become somewhat difficult to remember which set they actually indicate, because at the end of the day, it was just a little set symbol at the bottom. And let's face it, how many set symbols can Pokemon possibly come up with until they're pretty much out of anything unique? So what they've decided to do instead of set symbols is have letters to abbreviate each set. So it's pretty much the same as Japanese cards. I think the new abbreviations are going to make it easier for people to identify which cards are from which set, because you don't have a huge list of these set symbols to remember anymore. Number 9, Pokemon cards are more expensive now. Yeah, this one's unfortunate, but booster packs of Pokemon cards are increasing across the board. This is due to the fact that they are charging more at distributor level, which is going to increase the price that you're going to find them at your local stores. The MSRP, or manufacturer suggested price per booster pack, is going from $3.99 all the way up to $4.49, which is an increase of 50 cents. So if you multiply 50 cents times 36, which you can find in a booster box of Pokemon cards, the increase total is $18. So even though the 50 cents increase doesn't sound like a ton more, it really adds up if you're going to be opening up a bunch of packs. There are a few reasons for this price increase that come to mind, namely inflation, and then number 2 is going to be the fact that they're adding more holos and foil cards to the packs, which I will get into a little bit later in this video. But yes, I can confidently say that nobody really wants to spend more money on packs of Pokemon cards. Number 8, Rainbow Rares are gone. Back in February of 2017, with the release of Sun and Moon base set, came a new rarity of Pokemon cards called the Rainbow Rare. They became incredibly popular, and people loved to chase them because it was the top rarity for most cards. You could pull a full art Pokemon card, or you could pull the Rainbow Rare version of it. Although people were pretty excited to collect these, there were also a lot of people that really didn't like them a ton, because you kind of lost the entire color and artwork style of that card to just make it rainbow. But they stayed the course and released these throughout the Sun and Moon era, as well as the Sword and Shield era, for a total of 6 years. I think what really killed off the Rainbow Rare was the altered artwork cards, which brought beautiful artworks that I don't think really would look correct as rainbows. And for the most part, everybody wanted to go through and pull those alternate artwork cards, see those beautiful artworks and how the artist originally intended the colors to be. Rainbow Rares definitely have a special spot in my heart, but I think it was a good move to finally move on from them. Number 7, promo cards are included in all ETBs now. You see, before the Scarlet and Violet generation, ETBs, or Elite Trainer Boxes, only had promo cards in special set releases. Yes, that's right, with the new Scarlet and Violet generation of Pokemon cards, they decided to include a promo card in every single ETB or Elite Trainer box. Before this new generation, promo cards were only included in special set releases such as Champion's Path, Celebrations, and others. But for the majority of the Pokemon sets released, there were no promo cards included in the ETBs. And I think that was a really good idea to add these in, because it just makes you want to buy these to get these exclusive artworks. They even took it one step further in Scarlet and Violet, and there's actually 2 different promo cards depending on if you get the Miraidon or the Koraidon ETB. But at the same time, that also goes hand in hand with the increase of the MSRP on these ETBs, because they also included another pack. Either way, I really like that they added in the new promo cards and the different versions of them, plus the extra pack. Number 6, main series sets are easier to complete. Just a quick disclaimer moving forward, this could change with newly released sets from the Scarlet and Violet era, but with the base set, it's actually a lot easier to complete. If we take a look back at Evolving Skies, you'll see dozens and dozens of rainbows, gold cards, full arts, alternate artworks, and so many cards that are very difficult to pull. In fact, you can open up over 4,000 booster packs of this set and not complete it. And yes, I know firsthand about that. Scarlet and Violet base set only has 6 gold cards and 10 special illustration cards, which is the toughest rarity to pull. The other illustration cards and regular cards in the set are a lot easier to pull. As of the recording of this, I still have not yet attempted to complete a binder live stream of this set, but I'm going to assume this is going to be a lot easier to complete. Number 5, no more code card spoilers. Yes, gone are the days of code cards spoiling what you could potentially pull out of a booster pack. We've seen it throughout the last couple generations of Pokemon cards where the code cards would indicate if the pack would potentially have a pull or not. Now, Pokemon designed these code cards to be different weights to throw off people weighing the packs out and taking the good packs for themselves. Pokemon has now designed a different way to get around the pack weighing thing, although I still have not seen it firsthand if it works or not, but I do think that the additional rares and hollows inside of every pack are going to throw it off. But either way, the code cards are not going to spoil anything. I've pulled plenty of stuff out of code cards out of white borders, and I pulled plenty of stuff in code cards that have black borders. It really doesn't mean anything as of now. Could that change in the future? Absolutely. But again, as of the Scarlet and Violet base set, this seems to be the new norm. Number 4, no more pack tricks. It seems like pack tricks are a thing of the past because now at the end of every pack is going to be a code card, an energy, and the rare right in front of it. So realistically, there's no more point of doing a pack trick anymore. Back in the X and Y era though, we had to do 3 cards from the back if you'd like to have the rare card as the last card. The Sun and Moon era was even more with 4 cards from the back to the front. So pretty much you could see every single artwork inside that pack starting from the front and moving all the way to that last card. So yes, the pack trick era has officially come to an end. Number 3, new rarity tiers. Apparently secret rares are not a thing anymore. There's an entire new rarity tier list and it actually is pretty cool. So commons are still going to be circles, uncommons are going to be diamonds, and rare is going to be a star. But here's where things change a little bit. Pokemon EX cards are now going to be a double rare, which is 2 black stars. Full art Pokemon and full art trainers are going to be ultra rares, which is a double silver star rarity. Now things start getting special because illustration rares are going to be 1 gold star, special illustration rares are going to be 2 gold stars, and hyper rares, which right now are just gold cards, are going to be 3 gold stars. Number 2, 2 reverse and 1 holo card is guaranteed as a minimum per booster pack. Gone are the days of opening up a booster pack and only getting 1 reverse card and a non-holo rare. Now your worst case scenario is going to be 2 reverse cards and 1 holo card per booster pack as just the worst case scenario. I was alluding to this earlier when I mentioned the MSRP increase because Pokemon decided to put a bunch more holo and shiny things in the booster packs, which cost them more money to make. So this is another one of the reasons why we're going to see that price increase on booster packs of Pokemon cards moving forward. I believe there's only 18 holos in Scarlet and Violet base set, so pulling all 18 of those holos is going to be really, really easy. Either way, holos stopped being a huge chase many years ago, but now more so than ever, they're even easier to pull. If you made it this far in the video and you're excited to see what's in that number 1 spot, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. But let's move on to the number 1 biggest change that I have seen on the new generation of Pokemon cards. In our number 1 spot, silver borders. I think I speak for many when I say this is the biggest change that we've seen in Pokemon cards in the history of Pokemon cards. Gone are the days of the yellow border cards that we've grown accustomed to, that we've literally grown up with over the years. And now silver borders take their place. With such a big change to these cards, a lot of people are really excited. There's a lot of people that are upset about it. And then there's a bunch of people that are in the middle that don't really know if they like it or don't like it. I think the only way to grow accustomed to these is to just open up the brand new generation of cards yourself and see if you like them or not. Personally, I was really hesitant to move into the silver border cards. But honestly, as I've been opening up the new generation of Scarlet and Violet, I've really kind of grown accustomed to them really quickly. And I really like them now. Kind of like a bittersweet thing moving on from the yellow border cards, but they'll always have a special place in my heart. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the top 10 biggest changes that I've seen in the new generation of Pokemon cards. If you have anything you'd like to add to that list, feel free to comment down below. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button on your way out. If you want more content, click on one of the 2 videos at the top there. Hit that subscribe button as well. And as always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.